What's going on, fellas? Rub your fingers down my spine. Just in time for the fingers down my spine. What's going on, fellas? 21,689. Finally, we get out of this range for Bitcoin, by the way. What the hell, guys? I mean, we were in that range for about 5 days. We're coming up to the $21,300 zone. I am looking for a long position that I've been waiting for there for about 4 days now. As we've been talking in the past streams, finally, we may be coming down to that level. As Bitcoin still kind of slowly bleeding down to that level, but we are slowly approaching that white box shown on the screen. I'll be back in a second, but guys, I have a special announcement to make today, by the way, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right? See you guys in a bit. Hold up. You guys need some better music too. What's going on, Alex? Mike McCarthy, Blaze, Sergio? What's going on? What's going on, guys? All right. Anyways, I'll be back in a second. Hold up. I'll be back in a sec. Let's get some of these vibes going in here. You guys are funny, man. You guys are funny. I see you guys in there making assumptions on what the special announcement is. You guys are looking way too far into this special announcement. It's not that special. Well, some of you guys might think it's special. And we'll have more special announcements coming up shortly, hopefully. But let's kick this in. Let's kick this in. We have a special guest that's been coming on the stream today. We haven't seen him in a bit. And he really is in a tough position right now, guys. He's been asking me, Jordan, I need some hopium. Tonight. So let's jump onto the stream and let's get it. All right. It's not my lung. Everyone was telling me 30k. I put my stop loss at 18.7. That's how you're supposed to trade, right? We'll hear more from Horse Guy later. But yes, I was able to get Horse Guy. And we may have good news on our other friends coming up soon. Pretty damn soon. So I'm pretty excited for it, man. We may have found a loophole. Back in this bitch. We'll hear from more horse guy later. Everyone who's new is like, who the hell is this guy? Is this weird guy with this weird mouth about to do some TA for us right now? No TA from horse guy, even though, TA from horse guy is probably, is sometimes maybe better, because you're throwing a dart sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You're throwing that damn dart. Anyways, guys, Bitcoin has gotten a little bit of a move down to, you got to move down to 21,500. You guys know I've been so bored of the price action that we've been having, and I've been waiting for either two positions, right? I've been waiting for a short up at like 20. I think I was waiting for like 23,000 or 22,800 for a short, and I was waiting for 21,300 for some type of at least a little bit of a move to the upside from 21,300. We finally making our way slowly but surely back down to the lower target. It looks like, which I mean, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. And the bear euphoria season is here, man. Holy shit. You can hear him I can hear the bear that's in that building across the street right now. That bear is going absolutely nuts across the street. I can hear him over there right now. He is euphoric as hell, right? He's euphoric as hell. I think even Jimmy is a bear right now. What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy with the $500 stimmy. Guys, guess what? I have turned into a bear. I've been in the psych ward for about a year now, and I think I want to be a bear now. I think I want to be a bear. This is the perfect time for a bear. Everyone is bad now. Strap up. We're going to hell. Tino's right. AK is coming. AK is coming, guys. Strap on. We're going to hell. Everyone's turned into a bear. Holy shit. Look at this poll right here. What comes first for Bitcoin? 21K or 23K? 71% of people saying 21K. That is absolutely absurd number for the bears there. But hey, the majority may be right this time. We shall see. But anyways, guys, looks like Bitcoin did play out this bear flag that was on the 4-hour time frame. It was that higher high, higher low structure, right? That did give you the measure move right back down here to this 21,400 zone, which is a pretty big level, right? This level is pretty damn big. We're slowly making our way back down there, making our way back downtown. But that is the measure move of this bear flag. You do also have the 786 Fibonacci from this low, right, to this high. That's also coming in right there. And you got, this previous peak coming in right here from the FTX crash. So this is a important level, guys. Like, we want to hold this level. And if we don't, well, we'll talk about our Wyckoff schematic number 2, which we'll talk about coming up here shortly. Cody said, "What was the announcement?" Cody, I'll do the announcement for you again soon, man. I will definitely do that. But looks like a little bit of the bearish move to the downside definitely did play out, and we're slowly coming up to that 21.3 level, like I said, that I've been waiting for so long for this damn level, and we might be getting it. Let's go. Zero said, "This is exciting." Bro, I'm pumped that we're at least getting some price action. Where we got? Johnny Wishbone said a couple hundred. I'm ready to buy. LA Ray said, "Stop spamming." Let's see. Fallen said 500 billion liquidity to grab down. What's going on, Chumper? We got Adam said only OGs left. Who else we got in here? We got a new bear season is here. Let's freaking go, man. Pump tomorrow said Wes. You never know, man. You never know. I bet there's a lot of shorts coming in right now as we get to this $21,300 zone. And usually know what happens after that point. Who else we got in here? Jimmy fresh out the psych board, man. He's turned into a bear now. YJT said Bitcoin, all right, the alts are looking like total crap. Yes, and this is why I always say, guys, alts are good when you are feeling super confident in Bitcoin. As soon as you are at that, like a huge resistance or a point where you're like, okay, Bitcoin could get a pullback, altcoins, Bitcoin, look about this right now. Bitcoin's only down 1% today. ETH is down less than Bitcoin. This is why Bitcoin and ETH are king, bro. Bitcoin and ETH are king. All right, I'm going to continue to say it. Bitcoin, ETH are king. And altcoins down, you had altcoins down 15, 12, 13, 10% today on a 1% drop on Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? Like, so altcoins, like I say, you got to be in and out of altcoins, right? Don't be afraid to take profits on altcoins. when you're at resistance levels, right? And for the same point, when you're at important support levels, sometimes altcoins can be better to play when you're at support. Anyways, let's look at what we got. So we're looking back over here, 21,400 is that level I'm looking for. Will we get there, or did I get front run at 21,500? We will definitely play that out as we kind of get along here. But man, I will say, the bear crowd is loud. And why is the bear crowd loud? Well, it's because Powell spoke the last 2 days, and Powell sounded a little bit bearish, right? He sounded a little bit bearish. Why did he sound bearish? Just because the last, CPIs came in high, and PMIs, blah, 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 blah. They all came in high, right? And I will say this. For the next week, until the CPI next week, I think we're just going to chop, right? I really don't think we're going to see like 20K, 19K until you see that CPI next week. When that CPI comes in next week, next Tuesday, that's when you should expect I think the real big volatility that could push you back below this low. The popular, you guys can see, like, everyone's expecting a 50 basis point rate hike now. Can it happen? Yes. But if the CPI on next Tuesday comes out good, bro, I think a lot of the selling will get pushed back to the upside. For now, we just have to kind of wait, though. We just have to kind of wait. Psycho Pro said, Ripperoni, bro, Ripperoni. Rip a freaking Roni. All right, so let's see what Bitcoin closed at. So Bitcoin closed actually below the 200-day EMA. So that was coming in right here at a measly 21,784. We did close below that. We also did close below this upward sloping trend line on the daily time frame. So what do we got now, right? We got this $21,300 level. We got 20,300. Funny enough, right? Everything is 3 here. 21,300, 20,300. And then we got the big old golden pocket, which has been like my ultra bear euphoria level, right? Where if the bears get super euphoric, right? The bears be screaming from the rooftops. Hold on, let me get him back in here. John, we're screwed. We are absolutely screwed. All right? Let me tell you this right now. Come here. All you little young felons in the chat. All right? CPI next week will be bearish. Bitcoin is looking very weak right now. You need to sell at the low. Sell right now. You could have sold at 25K, but sell now. It's a great time to do it. All right? Everyone in here, bearish right now, is probably bullish at 25K. Now you're bearish. Here's the deal. All right? Here's the deal. We're going much, much, much lower. Like I'm telling you right now, we are probably seeing fresh new lows by the end of March. 14K by the end of March. It's coming. All right? Gear up for it. The biggest crash in stock market history is coming in March. Strap up. We're going to hell. All right? Just like Jimmy said. But no, in all seriousness, guys. Right, the white off that I've been talking about. Right, I know everyone will laugh at this now, right? Price is coming down. Ha ha ha. Look at Jordan. Price is coming down. This is all a part of the plan. This is all a part of the plan, right? We have 2 plans here. We had Wyckoff Schematic 1, Wyckoff Schematic 2. We're sitting right on top of Wyckoff Schematic 1 support. So if this breaks, we're likely going to go into Wyckoff Schematic 2, which I've been looking at as more of that long, drawn-out, boring period where Bitcoin stays down in this range for an extended period of time and gets everyone super, super bored, right? Sentiment down here will be absolute dog shit. And we just kind of straddle the fence in there, right? That's always been option number 2. I will say, though, like, I know the popular consensus is, CPI is going to come in bearish next week. It's going to dump us lower. Powell's going to do 50 basis points. It's going to dump us lower. That's now the consensus, right? If you actually, I don't have the stats up here, but I think it's 80. People are pricing in, the market's pricing in an 80% chance that the Fed does a 50 basis point rate hike at the next meeting. Like, what does everyone think about that? What does everyone think? I know the bears are going to say, yeah, it's going to be 50. And all the bulls are going to say, no, it's going to be 25. Let me ask you in the chat. Let me ask you 2 things. Answer this for me in the chat. Do you think that CPI is going to come in good or bad next week? And do you think that it's going to be a 25 or 50 basis point hike coming up later this month? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think, because we're all guessing at the end of the day, right? It's all a fun guess, right? We all have fun in here. We all kind of do our little old thing. But let's see where we're at for now for BTC. Let's see where we're at for our indicators. So, man, let's see. So daily's coming down. I will say I don't like the fact that we broke this upward sloping trend line, and I also don't like the fact that we broke the 200-day EMA. Usually not the greatest two signs. I will continue to say though, it's like man, the market is just pushing this price down hot and heavy. I will say this. Daily stocks are bottomed out, right? 2-day stocks are bottomed out. 3-day stocks are bottomed out. Man, but the market, it just wanted to continue to push this down like no freaking other, right? And my take is this. We haven't really got a bounce from the highs, right? When are we going to get a little bit of a relief bounce? And I know it's like, oh, we all want to see straight down. If we get it, we get it, man. I'm licking my chops to get some of these altcoins at 70, 80% discounts that they were just at last week. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of been my narrative, where if Bitcoin's going to come all the way back down here, man, you're going to get some juicy discounts on some altcoins, at this $19,200 level. My question is, like, you probably get some type of bounce before you get here. You know what I mean? It's just, where is that bounce going to come in? You know what I mean? Where is it going to come in? I thought you might get a little bounce right here. You dump down a little bit lower. To me, I think the most logical place for a bounce, and I'm just looking at this from I guess a kind of even keeled standpoint, is, and I keep saying this $21,300 zone. I think a lot of people are looking at it. I think a lot of people have buy orders there at 21.3. Could you see one of this? You come down to this 21.3 level, right? And then you get a bounce back up. You kind of like test this area here, right? You kind of test this area back up here, and then you see that move down, and you kind of make that little left shoulder, head, right shoulder as sort of that super bear. That's the bearish scenario. That's like CPI is horrible next week. It's the end of the world, right? We're all gonna die. That's the bearish scenario. We make this right shoulder, and then you come back down and maybe come back down to 20,300 at that point, right? That's kind of my thought process. Are we really just gonna dump straight down like this? You know what I mean? It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Sergio said 19.5. It's crazy, man. Let me see what you guys said up here in the chat. We have 50. We have 25. We got, let's see. John said, Gungo price and 50 basis points. CPI, Gungo, yeah, that's what the market's doing right now. The market is baking in 50 basis points, right? So the price is obviously going to come down because the market's baking that shit in, right? And then what imagine the smell if you get a good CPI next week and the Fed does 25 instead of 50. Imagine the smell. It would smell like some bear guts, right? It would smell like some bearish freaking guts out in this bitch, right? You'd have all the Twitter guys. Man, bro. Oh, Powell's gonna do 50. It's over, man. It's over, bro. Oh wait, the CPI's good? The CPI came out good?
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
I've been bullish this whole time. Strap up. Imagine the smell. It would smell probably like a little bit like shit. Because I don't know. I'm pretty sure bears fart a lot. I think bulls fart a lot too. What animal do you think farts more, a bear or a bull? I don't know. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, my same thought process goes on, guys. Like this down here, I've continued to say, like, if Bitcoin comes back down in this range, this is like the accumulation range that I scoop up altcoins that I've been waiting on like a freaking hawk in this zone right here. If I get it, right? If I get this opportunity between 21,000 and 18,500, that would be my sort of final accumulation zone in this zone that I'm looking for, right? So I'll keep saying the same thing, right? I'll keep saying the same thing. You're coming down. Yes, it's cool. It's great. It does look a little bearish here, I will say, on the daily time frame, but it's all part of the the little old plan that we got going on here. You know, it's all part of the little old plan. Let's see. BTC 100K by Friday? Hell no. Where's Alpy, man? Where's my guy Alpy? I said this in the Discord today. Somewhere, Alpy is out there drinking margaritas with a 6 in some other dimension that's out there. Alpy's out there sipping margaritas on the beach in Mexico, saying, "Man, I called that March 69K BTC." He's out there somewhere. You know, where is he? Is this him? Here he is. 69K by March. It's coming, all you idiots. You don't even know what's coming. 69K by March. Oh, you disagree with me? You disagree with me? Well, I'm better than you. 69K by March. Shout out to Alpy, man. Alpy, if you're out there, it's okay, man. We all get calls wrong. I've been wrong a million times. But I will say that everyone in the chat is a know-it-all, though. Everyone in the chat. It's my favorite thing about crypto, man, is everyone on Twitter and everyone in YouTube chats is a genius and has never gotten a call wrong in their life. You know? But anyways, especially the ones that just constantly post P&Ls. It's like, yeah, man, look at me. But anyways, let's come over here. So, yeah, man. Well, let's see where we're at on the weekly time frame. So Bitcoin coming down on the weekly time frame, man. This is the big zone we want to hold, right? This is the ultimate bull market support band. The bull market support band. That's from 21,200 all the way down to 19,800, right? So in the past, this is the level that we want to see hold. Is somewhere in the zone on this. Now I'll say this, there's some couple weekly levels here. We're approaching one, which is that $19,400 level that we've been talking about like crazy. That's pretty much the FTX high right here. Right, the FTX high right here that we bounced from, right? And then you got this level right here. That's 20,900, which is the weekly close highs at 20,900, right? So we're kind of just in that little zone. Like this is based off history, guys. When you get back above this, man, you really want to hold this bad boy. Let me zoom out a little bit. Let me zoom in like this. And zoom in like this. Let me go. What am I doing? Log scale. There we go. It's like, what the hell is going on, man? Why is the log scale on? But, when we've gotten back above this in the past, right? You've wanted to hold this as support on the way back down. And every time you do this in the past, it's always scary, right? It's over, right? We're going back to hell. We're going back to 12K. Recession's coming, even though everyone knows a recession's coming. Guys, let me know in the chat. Who in here, raise your hand in the chat. Who thinks in here that a recession is coming in 2023? Raise your hand in the chat. Raise your hand in the chat. If there's more than 50 people raising their hand in the chat, that probably means it's not going to happen. Who thinks the recession's coming in 2023? Let me know in the chat. Raise your hand right now. Put your hands up high. But no. But back in the past, we've gotten back over we held. We got back over we held, right? All throughout this zone. The one time you did it was over here, but you still made a higher weekly close, and that's all I'm looking for, man. Any type of closure for me, and to be honest, I don't really care where it comes. Anywhere above, I would prefer 18,500. Anywhere above 18,500 is where I would look at a higher low, right? I'm just looking for any type of higher low. That's it. Let's not make this difficult. Right? Let's not make this overly difficult. A move all the way back down here, honestly, right, wouldn't really scare the shit out of me. You're just looking for a low that comes in higher than 15,500, right? That's it. And I know you're gonna hear all the 10K, 12K, right? All this shiza, right? 10K, 12K. Binance is going under, even though they just got approved by the SEC to buy a $1.2 billion company. Tell me how that makes sense. You don't think they did the due diligence to see that Binance actually has money? But dude, this right here, 15.5, anywhere a low above there, even if it means coming all the way back down to this region, which we've been talking about, that is a possibility, right? Back down to 18,800, which is the golden pocket zone down here that we've been talking about. It's all these range lows, and it's all this big old golden pocket zone right in this zone, which is a certainly possibility. Will we get down there? I have no clue, right? I don't think anyone does. It all depends on what happens with the CPI and the FOMC meeting coming up in the next 2 weeks. But we will be here to watch that shit, and we will be ready to rock and roll. All right, we'll be ready to rock and roll. Right now, in the meantime, you're gonna have everyone fighting. You're gonna have everyone fighting, man. Right? Where's all my guys fighting? Hold on. You're gonna have everyone like this. Right? You're gonna have both sides fighting like crazy. Vikings! Bear Vikings! How much longer do we have to be at war? This is ridiculous. We've been at war for 15 months now. We've lost every battle. But we will not lose the war. If you are still a Viking out there with me, spam the swords and shields. We may lose a couple more battles here. I think we will. But let me know if you're still out there willing to fight with me. Because we are slowly losing brain cells in this market. Man, I think a lot of us lost a lot of brain cells in crypto, man. Let me know. Let me know. I think a lot of us have lost a lot of brain cells in crypto space. With all the emotions that we have to go through, man. I think all of us have lost about 5 years of life. and let me know, guys. Like, who else thinks they lost about 5 years of life in crypto? I think we all have. Let's see. Bathwater said, what if we work with the bears to fight with Washington, D.C. lizard people? We could. Let's just take over Washington, D.C. Let's just take off Washington, D.C., bro. You know. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing right now. Bitcoin still, I mean, it really, guys, we got a little dump. I actually really think right now, guys, you know, I think they're really just flushing out the altcoins, bro. Like, because like Bitcoin didn't even drop really. Bitcoin dropped 1%, and that really flushed out altcoins. And altcoins have been flushed out. You go across the altcoin market, guys. Like some of the ones that were hot, like GRT, down 50% from the highs. The hot ones, bro. ACH, now back at the golden pocket, by the way. Oh, getting there. Down 50%, right? FET, another hot one. You know, almost down 50%. You can look at any of these. Gala, which was a hot one. Gala, down 50%. FTM, right? All the ones that were really running hot have all dropped 50% to the downside, right? And this is why I remain to say, guys, like, I know I know everyone doesn't like holding Bitcoin and ETH because they don't move, right? They're stable coins. But in the beginning phase of a market turn, right?
I gained brain cells drinking lemon water. Take down the lizards.
Let's see. You gained brain cells drinking lemon water, Lifer? Nice, bro. Nice, man. Nice, man. I do like lemon, by the way. I like putting lemon in on my chicken, right? My mom used to do that for me when I was a kid, and I used to always love having lemon chicken. It sounds plain, guys, but if you never had lemon chicken, where you take a piece of chicken and you just literally, you cook it and you squeeze some lemon on it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. And you just eat it like that. It is actually really freaking good. It's really freaking good, man. It's really freaking good. But, you know, you look up here and Bitcoin from the highs is down about 13%, while altcoins are down 50%. And that's why I always say, guys, Bitcoin, and look at ETH. ETH is actually holding up better than Bitcoin. I know everyone's like, ETH is only down 11% from the highs. Bitcoin's down 13, and all the other alts are down 50. What I'll say is this, man. Bitcoin and ETH are king, especially during the beginning phase of a market turn, right? Bitcoin and ETH always run up well during the beginning phase of the market. Bitcoin came up about 62% here. There's a lot of high altcoins that didn't even go up 62%. Bitcoin outpaced them, and a lot of those altcoins have dropped 50% from the highs, while Bitcoin's only down 10. You kind of get the math here. I know they go up faster. Some of them do, but not all of them. And then when they come down hard. So I always say, like, everyone should be holding some Bitcoin and ETH. I know it's not the popular opinion, but that's my opinion. Anyways, 21,741. Come on, BTC, can get a little bounce. If Bitcoin can get back above this wick, could we see a little bit of one of these little swing failure patterns where we break this low, right? And we come back up and we get a little swing failure. We might actually have, we don't have any 4-hour bullish divergence. The 1 hour, You do, but you got to break it back above this high to even look at this, right? You got a little bit of lower lows, right? You got 1, 2, 3 lows, and you got 1, 2, 3 higher lows coming in over here on Market Cypher. So you do have a little bit of bullish div on the 1 hour time frame, but I want to see that like close back above 21,800 to say, man, we got a little swing failure. Is this it? Or are we still going back down to this $21,300 level, which is a major support level and the measure move from this bear flag. So that's what we got right now, man. That's what we're kind of watching here. And we shall continue to watch this as the bear euphoria is high right now. I can hear it. Like I said, guys, I think all of New York over here, I can hear just the bears outside moaning, bro. They're just outside looking for bulls to eat, right? Let me see. I think I actually might see one in the hallway. Oh shit! Here, let me take my camera out there. I think I might see one in the hallway here. Oh my god! Wait, is that a? Oh shit! Hold on. Is that? Oh, they don't have a bear, man. It's ruining my joke. Come on, man. They don't have a bear on here. God damn. But they do have a horse. They do have a horse, bro. They do have a horse, you know what I'm saying? Wayne said they can eat me. Nice, bro. They can eat me, they can eat you, they can eat me. I'll keep saying though, like you still got the daily stock hour silence bottomed out. 2-day, 3-day, all bottomed out. We've been saying that since since the 7th of March. Eventually this is gonna play out for some type of bounce. It's just a matter of when is it gonna play out. It's gonna play out from this 21.3 level. Are we gonna see a little bit lower to 20,380 first, and then see a little bit of a bounce? I think to me what makes the most sense, actually, even for both sides, is you just kind of chop here until the CPI, until Tuesday. This has kind of been my thought process. We talked a little bit about this yesterday, right? You kind of just chop in this regular zone, right, until the CPI, which is next Tuesday, depending on the news, right? CPI, and you either form some type of bear flag here. CPI dumps you lower to 20,300. Or the CPI comes out bullish, and then you actually get that move back up here to 23,800, where then you kind of wait, you kind of maybe get a little pullback. You wait for the FOMC, right? And then if the FOMC is 50 basis points, you get the dump, you get a head and shoulders pattern, right? If the FOMC is good, then you kind of continue up like this. But man, I think right now, it is definitely a news-driven market, I think, at the moment, even though, at least for the short term, right? Because all this bad shit's getting priced in right now. It's all getting priced in, and we're sort of just kind of waiting on all that shit. Let's see. Psycho Pro, you know crypto's dead when Pax Gold is the only green coin. Pax Gold? Pax freaking Gold. Let's see it. Pax Gold is the only green coin. Let's look at Pax Gold real quick. How's that one feeling up, by the way, guys? I'm feeling pretty good. Like, this has been my thought process here. Wait, Pax Gold?
Crypto dead when Pax Gold is the only green coin.
This has been my thought process, guys, and where you're gonna see this like this bearish euphoria come in, right? And you're either gonna chop sideways, you're gonna chop sideways for a while, right? Or you're gonna see that bigger drop into 20K, 19K region that really is bearish. One of those two scenarios. So Pax G, yeah, it is slightly green. It's slightly green. It's not even that green. It's slightly green here. So you're definitely right. You know when Pax Gold is a little bit iffy, or when Pax Gold's green, that the market is a little bit. To be fair though, Pax Gold actually did run up pretty well here. Actually, it did actually run up pretty well. How's that one feeling? Judge said, I'm in it. It's so over stage. You're in the so over it stage. Let's see. Let's see. The fail is so much better. It's so true. It's so true, bro. All right. So that's really that. I mean, Ethereum, the level I've been looking for is right here. I don't know if I'm going to get it. Like, the market seems to be front running a little bit. It could just be a small little bounce until we continue lower. But, this box right here is where I'm waiting for ETH. Right here. This little boxaroo. I don't know if I'm going to get it. I'm being patient. You guys know I've been talking about these same levels for like a week now, right? Which is back down at 1496. It's a 1470 on ETH for some type of long, at least a little bit of a scalp long back to the upside. You know, at least a little bit of, bounce, retest the 50 EMA, and either a continuation down where I take profits here, right? Or if we get bullish news next week, we kind of let this ride and it turns into more of a swing trade. But it's kind of the same thought process as ETH. You broke below the 30 and 50 EMAs on the daily. Typically is a little bit of a bearish move, right? And you don't really got anything that I love. I mean, you could say you have some hidden bullish divergence. I'm not that big of a fan of the hidden bullish divergence, honestly, especially on this big of a time frame, to be honest. So we'll see. We'll see. I still am looking for this white box right here on Ethereum, at least in the short term. That I've been literally waiting for that for a week. It's the same thought process. If Bitcoin comes to 21.4, 21.3, I've been waiting for a long from that position. Just like ETH, I've been waiting for this damn box right here. Let's see. Everyone panic now before it's too late.
XRP green all day.
I know what Horse Guy's doing. Horse Guy's going, wait, what the hell? I just started to get bullish at 25K. I was bearish from 15K to 25, and I finally flipped
I'm
bullish.
all in, guys.
And that is what I want all in there. Well, it looks like all my altcoins are down 50%, and Bitcoin's down about 15. Well, you know what I'll do now? I can't take this misery. I can't take crypto anymore. Everyone is so negative now, and I'm sick of Jerome Powell. I just want to go back to Italy and just make pizzas for a living. I am no crypto trader. I'm selling everything. I'm getting out of crypto for good. I can't take this emotional roller coaster. Screw this. Screw this. Pump it. Hey! Crypto does make 9 to 5 sound better. It does. John, my bad with the echo, man. My bad with the echo, bro. I sold all my Crow. I don't trust any crypto tokens. Yeah, man. I don't trust any of those staking platforms. I will never, ever leave my crypto on a Crow or any type of anything that resembles BlockFi, Celsius, Voyager, any of that stuff. I will not trust. You'll never find me leaving stuff on there. Yeah, so I totally agree, my man. I totally agree. Let's see. Any fruit chicken? Any fruit chicken? Just lemon chicken, man. Orange chicken's good too, but that's not. Is that really fruit chicken? I mean, it's a Chinese chicken that is a bunch of sugar in it. Is that really a Chinese? Is that really a fruit? Technically, they do use orange in the sauce, but they also add about probably 50 grams of sugar also in that dish. So is that really fruit? I don't know. Let's see. I think let's look at this poll, man. So we got 841 votes. 70% of people are bearish, bro. That is actually a very, very high number. But also, I mean, it was bearish yesterday. But to be fair, I mean, is a 1% drop on Bitcoin from yesterday really a drop? I don't know. And it's probably not over. Like I said, I think you got a slightly lower on this, right? Another 1-2% before you get a bounce. But we'll be here to watch it, guys. We will be here to freaking watch this. Let's zoom in on the short-term time frames. Bitcoin, 5 minutes looking kind of This is looking kind of blah. You're looking like you're kind of flagging out here on the 5 minute. Like this, right? So you had a big move down. Looks like you're kind of just making higher lows, higher highs. Looking kind of blah here. Let's just for fun, I want to see where this puts you. Yeah, see that this little flag is even still pointing you to this $21,400 level, right? Now, I think if you think you're going to bounce from right here, which I don't think this is where you bounce from, me personally. I'm looking for this white box. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for this little white box here in the short term. And to be honest, like I'm not really seeing any bullish signs here yet. You know, I guess the only place you could really say, okay, maybe you get a little higher low somewhere at the 618, you know, 786, somewhere a higher low here. Where you get a higher low and then you bounce back up. Still think it's more likely that you kind of make your way downtown, right? Making my way downtown, and you come back down to this 21.3, 21.4 level, which is cool, right? I mean, it is what it is. That's the next major support level. So like, it makes sense just to go there, right? Sometimes we overcomplicate this. It just makes sense to go to 21.3, right? Bad poll. When down, 23 always comes before 21. When down, 23 becomes 21. Well, we're at 21,700. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, I guess I get that poll in a way. Let's see. I feel bullish as fuck to deploy more alts. Deploy more alts. Yeah. I mean, for me, for altcoins, I mean, I'm happy kind of where I'm at. I mean, I guess this is my load up zone for altcoins is in here. For me personally, I'm cool with loading up some BTC and some ETH at these levels that we're currently at, to be honest. But you know, altcoins, I really want to see like that panic, that real panic drop. This is nothing, man. I mean, this is really nothing. To be honest, like this is a little blow in the wind, right? I mean, if this shakes you out, you ain't gonna make it in true bullish trend. To be honest, you ain't gonna make it. You see this kind of shit every week in a true bullish trend, where Bitcoin drops 10 and altcoins drop 50%, and the next week you go back up. Obviously, that's not now, but you know, this sort of for what I want to see for alts, would it be awesome if Bitcoin kind of just drops into this zone, right? Drops into this zone, alts just get pummeled one more time, right? And you sort of get those super discounts on altcoins, and you know, you kind of let this play out for like March, April, May, right? You get that super long, boring period in here, which would be that, which would basically be that. Right, wick off number 2, right, where you come up to the high second time, just like we did at 25K, and you just go sideways for like, I mean, it depends on what time frame you're looking at, but this would, I mean, if you're just eyeballing it, it probably looks like a 2, 3, 4 months of sideways before you eventually come back up. That's the also, like I said, that's the ultra bearish narrative to me. That to me, that's what my thesis is. That's like the worst case scenario is Bitcoin does this for the next like 3-4 months, you know what I mean, until the storm kind of blows over with this macro shit. But in the meantime, it's like if the CPI comes in next week and we get 25 basis points, I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin does this, to be honest. Sideways until CPI, right? CPI is bullish, comes up, they maybe get a little pullback, right? FOMC, okay, they see that CPI comes in better than expected, right? They do 25 basis points when the market's baking in 50, and the market pumps after you get 25 basis points instead of 50, right? That's the bullish scenario. That's the bullish scenario. Either one, bro, it is what it is. Bitcoin's been in this range for 9 months. 9 damn months in this range right here for 9 months. And by the time that you even get out of this, they could be in this range for a year. A year-long consolidation at this freaking zone. Give me some more before it's time, man. Halving's a year away. Give me some more of this little juiciness in here if you're gonna give it to me. I just don't know if the bears are gonna give it to me. You know what I mean? Shit. Let's see. New lows, man. New lows. Total market has been sideways since June. Facts. It's been kind of that doom and gloom call by the bears for like 9 months, yet Bitcoin hasn't really gone lower than this zone. You know what I mean? And like, if you go to the total market cap chart, right? USDT dominance looks pretty bullish, by the way, guys. This is another reason why Bitcoin could see a little bit of a drop. USDT dominance is breaking out of this zone, right? Where you had these two previous highs. You are breaking up. So this is looking a little bit bullish. And this trend line right here, that's come up like this, would be an interesting point to tag. And that would be like about a 10% move up to the upside. Let me actually, excuse me, as I'm burping up a storm here, and probably farting too, you just don't know it. Yeah, see, it's right near this golden pocket zone. So that's like 6% to 10% move up for USDT dominance. So like if the super bearish scenario happens, like I said, it's like another it's like another 10% drop for Bitcoin to get back down to 19K. So that makes a lot of sense, actually, if it was to play out like that, you know. Let's see Bitcoin. Bitcoin's still chilling at 21,712, man. 21,712. Let's see. As does DXY. Yeah, DXY looks bullish too. You are back above this zone too. And we said, if you break this zone, 107.75 is the next level to watch out for, which it's about a 2% move. It's a little bit less than you had. It's about half this move. So we'll see, man. I mean, I know everyone, it's going to be talking heads for the next week. This is why I'm so sick of this macro shit, man, because now like Powell said the same shit that he always does, right? Where, he sees the markets coming up, so he talks down the markets a little bit, right? Everyone starts freaking out based off what he says, but we really just have to wait till CPI. And I hate the macro LARPing between now and the actual news that matters. Man, it is what it is. We have to deal with the macro LARPing, man, because we're all macro economists now, right? We all got our degree in macro economists in 2022. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I didn't even know what CPI was back in 2021. I didn't even know what PPI was. I didn't even know what an interest rate hike was in 2021. But I love bantering about that now. I know everything about it. Oh man, we are totally going through recession, man. It is freaking over. Do you see the yield curve inversion? Oh my god, man. We are so effed. We are so effed, man. Holy shit. JP Morgan's telling us to sell. Oh my god. BlackRock's telling us the bear market's going to continue. Oh my god. It must continue. It must continue when the big companies are telling me to sell. Oh, shit, bro. Shit. We are so screwed, guys. Like, we're going to go down. We're going to go down. It's 14K is coming, like, imminently. What you guys think over on Twitter, too? Oh, yeah. Yeah, 12K? Oh, yeah, 12K is possible, too. I think 14, but 12? That's even better. All right. Let's see. I got my finance degree in the last 2 years. Nice, bro. Finance
Strap
degree.
up. We're going to the moon.
I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, man. We're all macro experts. Don't believe that crap. It was selling off way before Powell. It tried to break 25.2 and failed, so down we go to test the lows. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. That's cool and all. But, like, I know everyone's going to have their opinion. But like I said, if CPI comes in bullish next week, we're all going to forget about this dump. And Bitcoin's going to pump. You know what I mean? Like, that's the funny part of all this, you know? That is the funny part of all of this nonsense, you know? But let's see what you guys are saying in here. Strap up. Strap up, baby. Strap up. That meeting today was the total zoo. Oh, yeah, it was. It was a total snooze fest. They're all snooze fest, man. He just kind of says the same thing he always says. And everyone gets all hyped up about it. I listened to it. I listened to it in the background, but man, that shit was boring as hell. Any altcoins, guys? Let me know if you're looking at any altcoins. What's going on, Sam Raby? Elmer, thanks for coming to member. Appreciate that, dude. Wes said XRP green all day. XRP did have a good day yesterday. Or technically it's yesterday, but it is today. XRP. Actually, see, XRP is I actually like the XRP chart, funny enough, in this zone. Not because it's pumping, but just because I like the structure of it, right? I like the high, the low, the high, the low. I think it might still kind of do something like this, you know, as XRP kind of just slowly comes down. But I actually like the chart for an eventual good size move to the upside. I don't think so yet. Once again, I think we got to kind of wait for all this mumbo jumbo that's going to come up next. But this sort of, you know, level that you kind of been holding this whole bear market, right? Which is, you know, just kind of continuous bounces throughout this range. You know, if you do something like this and you come back down inside this like little wedge formation and you bounce almost off the 786, I kind of like this for a move up. Once all the dust settles, you know, once we get all this nasty dust out of here, man. Because remember the dust? Remember we used to talk about the dust, guys? We used to say, let the dust settle, bro. Let the dust settle. You know what I'm saying? SEC is short for shit-eating clowns. Oh. Shit-eating clowns? You mean like these clowns? I think it's like this clown. Dun, 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 dun. Shout out to the shit-eating clowns out there over at the SEC. You know what I'm saying? Over at the SEC. No, I like XRP. Actually, one of the better sort of accumulation structures I like in the zone. Eventually for a move up, I just don't think it's going to be right this second. Right? I think right now we're kind of in that boring low liquidity phase where it's just super freaking low liquidity and you're not really seeing anything. Like, what's the volume that's coming in right now? Let me see the volume on that little move down we had right here. Volume on that move down. Let's see. Actually, you actually got a nice. Oh, it's the 5-minute chart. That's why. Let me go to like the hourly time frame. That's it. That's a. Man. That's it. That's all the bears had on that move down. It might, as like I said, it might not be over, right? But man, that is it. On the volume on that move down, shit. Damn. I would have thought that would have been a bigger player pushing that down after such a long, boring time. But man, look at that, bro. I would have thought you were going to see a nice little volume candle there. Definitely not like this at all. Obviously, this one was a much bigger move down, but man, it's even lower than the volume that you got on this little move up over here. Damn, that's super low volume. Anyways, like I said, the move might be over. Like you might get that volume on this little second leg. If this little bear flag plays out and you get this move down to this 21.4, that's probably when you'll see the majority of the volume coming in right there. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Like right now, guys, I really don't think you're going to see like a big dump. I know everyone's calling for like a big crash and a big dump like right this second. I don't think it's going to come right now. I know that's not fun. It's fun to make thumbnails that say imminent crash or thumbnails that said everyone's wrong. We're going to see a pump tomorrow, right? I just don't think we're in that phase. I think we're in a boring sort of low liquidity phase until next week, right? Where we kind of just range. Like we might come to 21.3, but you know, we kind of just range in here for a week, you know? We range in here for a week and we wait for the CPI to come out next week. If you want my honest opinion, like, and not the moon boy or doom boy opinion, I think we just kind of stall out in here, bro. You know? We stall out in this little zone. I know the bears are calling for 19K next week or some shit, which would happen if the CPI is bad. You'll probably see 19K next week. I'm not going to lie. You probably see 19K next week if that's the case. But I don't think it comes right now. I think that comes next week, if anything. Mr. Hart said crab. Yeah, man. I think it's mostly going to be crab at the moment. China opens in 40 minutes. Yeah, China opens in 40 minutes. I think we should start waking them up. Should we start waking up China, guys? I think that we should. Let's get those likes up, by the way. And if you're new to the stream, let me know in the chat. If this is your first time watching the stream, let me know in the chat. Let me know that you're here. And don't be afraid to press that subscribe button, man. Let's go. Let's wake up China a little bit. Let's wake up China. Let's get that sushi rolling in here. Let's wake up China. We want some volume. We want some liquidity coming into the market. Let them sleep in. No, actually, like, if we're gonna do something, let's do it now. Let's do it now. Watch them just pump it back up. That would be hilarious. The bear euphoria is at all-time high right now. They're all like, I told you so. Hey! All right. Here we go. Who's feeling the bear euphoria out there? Any bears out there that are feeling the euphoria? You're feeling it, like you guys know how it is. Like when you're bullish and you feel that euphoria, right? You feel that like I think this is gonna keep going forever. Who is feeling the bear euphoria out there? Let me know. In the chat. It's cool if you're feeling it, right? I feel bull euphoria all the time. Shit, it happens all the time. Who's in a short right now and is like, man, this thing is gonna ride forever. I'm gonna get 10,000% on this short. Who's out there? I know some of you guys are out there. Let's see. What else did I want to talk about here? Like we said, USDT dominance looks pretty bullish. DXY looks bullish right now. This probably continues bullish for the next week until we get something that changes the narrative here. Or at least attempts to change the narrative. Let's see. ES, right? We look at stock market futures, which are right now. Let's go back over here, shall we?
ADA, looking for
which are pretty much flat, and the DXY is pretty much flat. Not surprised. It's kind of just sitting, right above the support level here. You got a dump yesterday on the stock market, and then you got a small little green candle today. You actually closed green today on the stock market. Now you're kind of just like sitting above this golden pocket, sitting above the 200-day EMA, which my thought process, same as yesterday, guys, is this probably just goes up and down and up and down until CPI next week. And that's going to be the kicker here. That's going to be the kicker as the market prices in higher rates, and we kind of keep doing our thing, I think like I keep saying it's easy just to say we're gonna dump or we're gonna go to the moon. That gets the clicks, but I think it's gonna be boring. This is the boring period here for a week, and both sides are gonna hate that, right? The bulls are gonna be salty because we're gonna have to listen to the bears for a week saying I told you so, and the bears will be pissed off because they're waiting for that imminent crash. They want that crash right now. They don't want to wait. So it could be one of those weeks that we sort of wait in here as we sort of wait the moves. If we want to keep like this, like actual logically. Let's see. Bitcoin right now, 21,726. We're still just kind of chilling out in here as we did get a little bit of a dump before the stream started. And then we started to come back up like in a little flag like this, man. Fear and greed has slightly moved into fear. Nice, finally, bro. Finally, where'd it come in at? Fear and greed. Fear and greed. Where we at? Nice, man. Give me that fear. Give me that fear, bro. Let's go. Oh, man, that gives me a little hopium. Give me the fear on the fear and greed next, man. Make them fearful. One more hit. I need one more hit. Hold on. I'm not high enough here. I'm not high enough of the hopium. Give me one more hit. Come on. Oh, come on, hopium. Man, it really doesn't want to play the hopium again. It really doesn't want to do it. I need one more hit of hopium. That was not enough for me. Hold on. Here we go. We got this. Jordan, you can do it. You can do it, man. There we go. Man, that's some good shit. So we got 44 on the fear and greed. That's good. We're finally out of that range, which was sort of neutral, that we were sort of just sitting in for about a month. We were sitting up here in this like 50 to 60 range. Now we're coming back down, and now we're back in fear. It's very scary out there. It's very, very scary. Watch out. You might run into a bear outside, and he might eat you. He might eat your balls. You're trying to kick his balls, but he might eat your balls. So be careful. Boom, bitch. Yeah, man. We're back in the fearful. People are very, very scared. Fear and greed ads. Why is it like we don't get anything cool anymore? We just get this. Yeah. What is this? Throat phlegm. Your body is trying to tell you something. Throat phlegm. Holy shiza. Hold up. Throat phlegm.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
Never seen that one before. And then we have 15 trading opportunities a day. By using algorithmic trading, you can remove all decisions based off emotion from your trading. Wow. If it was that easy, man, I bet everyone would be clicking on that ad. Let me refresh again. Let me see. I want to get one more cool thing. I want to get at least one more cool thing here. Oh, what are these boring ones, man? Give me something cool. Man, this is some shit. Bro. Okay, it doesn't want to give me anything cool anymore. I think True Classic Tees is bankrupt because they used to be on there every day, and now they're never on there. I guess we'll talk about True Classic Tees a little bit. Let's say True Classic Tees, and we'll check out a little bit. I need some new T-shirts from True Classic Tees, man. I'm really running low on T-shirts. Man, my T-shirts, bro. You guys need some T-shirts? I need T-shirts. We all need T-shirts. George, you need some T-shirts? George, need some T-shirts, bro? George? Yeah, I need T-shirts. We all need T-shirts. All right, let's check it a little bit. See if we can get True Classic Tees back on that bitch. I see 3 levels of drop from the top. Should have some relief real soon. We should, in theory. I think it's gonna come once we dip into this white box. I think we got a little bit lower to go here. This has been my box that I've been waiting for a week. You know what I mean? Like. I hope it comes down here because I've been waiting for this. Imagine it stops right here at 21.5 and it just bounces back up from here. Oh my God, I'd be so salty. I'd be so salty. All right. So yeah, we kind of talk. I continue to talk about the same shit I've been doing because nothing's really changed. I mean, this is all part of the equation here. That's why we had these labeled for like a week now, right? Schematic 1 support, which we're coming up to now, and schematic 2 support in case we do dip lower. So. Volume continuing to fall off a cliff, which is cool, right? Falling that cliff, that volume just falling off a cliff. Interesting, last time we actually dumped from this point, right? You guys can see that volume actually was coming up. So like we had 25K and then we dumped all the way down to 18K, right? So this drop right here, you guys notice on this drop that from this point, volume actually was coming up. You're actually getting more volume as the price was getting lower. Whereas this time, price is coming down and volume is from that point, right, of the highs. Volume is now falling off a cliff. A little bit interesting. So we'll see. But this is actually what you want to see from the sort of spring. And then you go into that pullback here. You want to see that fall off of volume. Because that means that people aren't feeling confident to buy in here, which is pretty nice. I like that. I like that. It's actually what you want to see. Through sickness and health, through dumps and pumps, we got this, Vikings. I like that. I like that. True Classic Tees. All right, let's check Fear and Greed. See if we get some True Classic Tees in here. All right, I'll give it three spins. True Classic Tees. Hello. Man, it's not going to do it, is it? I think they're bankrupt, man. They couldn't afford the Fear and Greed ads anymore. It's all good. It's all good. We don't always all need the Fear and Greed ads, you know. Let's see. Anderson said, good day to DCA. I would say yeah on BTC and ETH. I would say that. 100x short. 100x short. 100x short it, man. 100x short it. You do got a little bear flag right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see a little bit more downside here. As Bitcoin kind of slowly moseys its way up here, and like the volume is so low the last week, man. It's just so low. Like the moves are just so painfully slow. Like, even when you get a little pump or a little dump, like it's such a slow, painful death. When you do get that dump, like it's just so painful. Like you literally just watch the price, and it's just like. It has to bounce. It is moving down so slow. It has to at least get a small bounce. Well, okay. Oh, a little bounce. Yes. Okay. Oh, it's going lower. Okay, now it has to get a bounce in this next bounce. Oh, yes. Oh, a green candle. Bullish divergence on the 1 minute. Oh, shit. Okay, it has to. The RSI is oversold. It has to bounce. Oh, yes. RSI. Oh, the MACD. Right? It's that slow, painful death. It's not like the dumps where you see, like, where you just instantly get just shot in the foot and you're just like, okay, I just got dumped on. It is what it is. It's just that slow, painful grind down. You know? Let's see. I'm a macro. Blur, it's flushing. Well, let's go check out Blur. Yeah, Blur's been one I've been waiting on, man. Blur is finally coming down to some key levels here. Yeah, so Blur's back down to the golden pocket. Is it really a golden pocket? I mean, I really took this from, where did I take this from last time? Oh, right here. From the low of its inception to this basically, not counting this big scan wick, to the high. You are in that golden pocket zone. And it's another example, like why you wait on something when it just comes out, because this one's dropped from that point, has dropped about 60% from that point. Now, I mean, as Bitcoin's coming down, and you really got to have some confidence on where you think Bitcoin's going to bounce, right? I think Bitcoin dumps a little bit more here, in my personal opinion. So for me, it's like I think Blur actually dumps a little bit more. What have we seen today for altcoins, guys? Bitcoin flinches 1%. Altcoins flinch. Actually, I should say altcoins don't just flinch, right? They get basically effed in the ass by a bear, right? A bear literally takes their big ass dick and sticks it right up that big ass, right? And dumps it 10%. All right. So like for this one, I think Bitcoin's got a little leg here, and this would be about another maybe 2% drop on Bitcoin. So is Blur gonna break that? We'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see on this bad boy. Like for altcoins right now, I want to see Bitcoin build out a nice little level here, or at least get to a major support level, which I don't think it's at right now. All right, Bitcoin's coming down a little bit. Here we go. We are breaking down from this slight bull flag, or bear flag, I should say, that we're in. So let's see if we can get a little bit of a dump. Can we get a little bit of a dump? Let's get a little music playing on this little dump, man. We got to get a little shake it. Get a little fingers down my spine for this one. Little fingers down my spine. Come on, baby. 21,666. Can we get to 21,4? Fallen Angel said, here comes that bounce zone. Hope we don't bust through it. Hey, man, if we bust through it, we bust through it. You don't always get it right. You know what I'm saying? Rub a rel dildo down your spine, said Anderson. Fingers up my nose. Brain is getting mighty close. John, don't be saying that, man. Don't be saying that. JBH said we're a mouse fart on a keyboard away from Bitcoin at 21.4. Facts, bro. Just fart it down there. Fart it down there for me, man. Fart it. Just fart it straight down. Fart it, man. Imagine if I've been waiting for this level for that long and we just like go like this. Bonk. We just dump through it. Hey, you're on to the next one at that point. That's why we use stops. You know what I'm saying, guys? That's why we use our mighty old stop losses in case we bust through. But this is a big zone, man. Like we said, this is the measure move of that bear flag that we're in up here. This is the 786 Fibonacci. This is previous support, previous resistance, right here at 21.3 to 21.4. So let's patiently wait. Let me get rid of this line. Oh, that was hypothetical bullish divergence, which was a little skeptical in the first place. Let's see. So you might be getting a little short-term bounce off a fib level. Let's see. Yeah, you're bouncing off the golden pocket here. So from this swing low to swing high, you're getting a little bounce off the 618. So that could have been a position you got in right there, honestly. For me personally, though, like I would only take something like this where I'm looking for a long off a higher low if it's at a major support level. I just don't think you're at that level yet, you know? Like if this was here, I'd be like, hell yeah, let's take this little long off this golden pocket here. But still think this may, even if it gets a bounce, could just be a back test before it comes back down here, right? And then down here, you want to see like some type of W formation form off this low, right? So that's what we got. This price is just moving ultra slow. You guys remember when you saw support you wanted to long from, right? And it almost went to that support that day because the price actually moved. I almost remember those times, guys. It felt like that wasn't that long ago. It wasn't, because it was like maybe 2 weeks ago. All right, here 21,658. Let's see what we got. I hate it when it already dumped. I hate when it already dumped and shorting still works. True. But hey, listen, Anderson, sometimes you gotta, like, how many times that people get lucky when the price already pumps and they buy and it still goes up, you know? So it's the same way to the downside. Sometimes, you know, the price dumps and some people short and it still works. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Sometimes the market rewards the FOMOers, you know? And the bears are FOMOing in, you know, on this move down. Some of them probably just got taken out on that little wick back to the upside here. But they are FOMOing in, right, on this move down. You know what I mean? And where will most people FOMO, right? Most people are probably looking at the price action right now saying Bitcoin's looking a little bouncy, right? The average person would say, oh, Bitcoin's looking a little bouncy here, right? But and then as the price moves down like this, right, they're going to say, oh, shit, Bitcoin's coming down hot, man. I'm going to miss out. I'm going to miss out on this dump. They go short right here, right? And then the price reverses, right? And then they try to long. Oh, shit, it's got to go up. You come back down for that second level of W, stop them out again, right? As they go long on the first move up, not knowing that you always come down a second time for the W formation. And then they're like, shit, man, I knew I should have went short. So they go short again until price reverses to the upside. Oh, man, I love that shit. I love that shit. The market maker does that because they know it works. It's crazy how they do almost, I'm not going to say they do the same price action in between, but at the highs, isn't it funny how they always do on every asset, they do the same thing where they, you know, at every high you have a W and every low you have an M, right? And they just do it over and over again. You know, they do it over and over again until it doesn't work. But it always seems to work. That's why they always do it. You know what I mean? It's just trying to predict the middle part of the moves is I guess, what everyone struggles at. Or at least everyone does it. All right, so Bitcoin's getting a little bit of a bounce off this golden pocket. Let's see what we got. A little bit of bounce off the golden pockets. Am I completely sold on this yet? No, but you got a nice little higher low coming in there. So let's see if we can get at least a little juice. You got to get back over your EMAs, which, you know, has been a little bit of an annoyance, especially on the 1 hour time frame. Just getting rejected off these constantly on this little consolidation here. Rejection. Let's go back to the 5 minute though. Chop suey, man. Expect chop suey the next couple days, man. Chop. Chop suey. Let's see. They entice you to go long and dump it more. Vice versa. I just can't pull out like a pro anymore. Mike, why can't you pull out like a pro, bro? Don't be doing a little inside there, you know? You got to pull it out, man. Teju said we're back. Oh, I don't have the we're back guy. I think everyone wants to know, guys. Everyone wants to know this right now, okay? When moon? You know? When moon? When moon, guys? Like, I think that's the question everyone wants to know. The bears want to know when hell, right? The bulls want to know when moon. I don't think you're going to get either this week. And to be fair, you know, I think this is going to be a choppy period. Imagine if Bitcoin just does this, like comes right back to the middle, this range, and we kind of just go back to doing what we were doing before. And this was just one big stop hunt to take out the longs that were in here, right? Absolutely crazy. We know China's waking up, right? And we know the price has been kind of just holding out in this range here. And China is waking up. So let's see what we got. I think China might have some plans that we don't know about, right? I think, you know, when Moon... Hey, why that's me. Dan, remember in Vegas you were going up to random people? Remember you went up to that random guy who was playing that game and you said, when Moon? And he looked at you like he wanted to kill you? That was funny, bro. That was funny. When Moon. Guys, the funniest thing is when you just go up to random people and you say when Moon. And they have no idea what you're looking at. They have no idea what you're even talking about. Is that George when he was a little boy? That's so messed up, man. Let's not make those jokes. Let's not make those jokes. All right, let's keep this PG. Let's keep this very, very PG. China right now is waking up, though. They're feeling some type of way right now. Let's check ETH. ETH actually like didn't really move today. That's the funny part. ETH was down 1% today. Come on, China. Give us a little movement. Give us a little movement, man. You broke back into this hypothetical. I mean, you could probably just delete this now because, like, you technically did just break back into this pattern. So, like, it's not really a pattern anymore. So, like, now we're just kind of looking at this. Okay, let's see if we can basically breach the W formation highs, right? So now we have a low. We have a higher low, right? Bounce off the golden pocket. Now, like, if we want to see any type of balance, we got to break these range highs now, right? 21,714. If we want to break the range highs, and then we got basically, then we can basically look at this as okay. And I'm just doing a hypothetical, guys. Like, you got to be ready for either situation. So then we can just do something like this, and look at this level right here. Like, if Bitcoin was to see a bounce back up, this level right here is huge. See this? It's the range lows right here at 21.9. So you got 21,900, multiple bounces off this level looking left, and it's the golden pocket. So that is a pretty big level right there. If Bitcoin was to get a little bit of a bounce up as maybe just a bearish retest, like Bitcoin comes up, right, just bearishly retests this 21.9 and then gets a rejection, that would be a pretty big level right there. For a little bit of a bounceroo if Bitcoin does want to bounce. In the meantime, then I'd still be looking for this level down here, right? 21.3 in the meantime. But let's see if Bitcoin get a little bounce in the meantime, man. Small. I don't know if I'm expecting the moon. You know, not when moon. When moon is not allowed in here, right? Because listen, at the end of the day, guys, we're all in it for the tech. We're all in it for the tech. We don't care about the price, you know. We don't care about where Bitcoin's going to go as far as price. We'd all still be here if Bitcoin was a stable coin, right? Right, guys? Would we all still be here if Bitcoin was a stable coin? Who would still be here? Who would still be here? That's what I thought. Let's see. You guys don't go long. It would be painful if you do. No, don't go long now. Don't go long now. The only place you would have probably, you would have maybe went long is like at this local golden pocket here. You don't long now, you know. You long on the retest. You long on the bottom of the candles, bro. You know. So basically, you plan out your candles. So you either plan out, okay, I got this major support. I want to long, right? You mark that out in your chart. If price goes there, you long from that level, right? You respect your where you think it's going to bounce from. Or if you see a bounce somewhere, right? And you're just looking for like a little scalp. You can say, okay, price comes down to a level, comes up, right? And then you can look for some type of double bottom or a higher low off a Fibonacci level, right? And then you can take a trade off the golden pocket. Look, all you had to do really was take the high to low, put the golden pocket, And if you're leverage trading, right, that's a quick little 0.5% move. You know, you're on 10x leverage. That's 3 to 5% move right there. Just all you had to do was literally just pull out your golden pocket, and you just got to bounce off that, you know? And it doesn't have to be like, and then that's why you use stop losses, man. I love, my favorite thing is when people say, man, if you long here, you're going to get wrecked. You're not going to get wrecked if you use a stop loss. Honestly, like, no one should ever get wrecked. You know what I mean? If you get wrecked, that means you just didn't use a stop loss. You know what I mean? Because like, if this didn't work, for example, you just put your stop loss below here. If this didn't work, you would have lost 0.07%. You know what I mean? Like, boo-hoo, man. But like, that's how you play it, you know? You should never get wrecked. And if you're trading, investing, you should always have a place where you say, man, I'm getting out if the price goes to this level. You know what I mean? And just basically play it off that. When tacos, man. When freaking tacos. When tacos. Yeah, you shouldn't be longing now. If you're longing now, you're longing into resistance now. You know what I mean? This is honestly when you would look for a short, right? As the price is moving up, that's when you look for a short. You don't look for a long as the price is moving up. You look for a long as the price is moving down, right? You gotta sort of flip it. Flip the psychology a little bit. I know I'm kind of going into the short-term time frames, but man, it's what we got to do in this price action like this, guys. You know, that's what we got to do. Let's see. 4. Bathwater said 4. It's FUD, man. It's FUD. Let's see. You look at the 5-minute. Never look at the 5-minute, bro. Dude, in this price action, if you're trying to trade this, you got to go to the 5-minute, man. You can't trade this on the 1 hour, you know? I mean, you could if you're waiting for a lower level. If you're waiting for down here, shit, you can wait for the 4 hour, 1 hour. But in this last zone, if you were trying to trade this zone for the past 5 days, you got to go to the 5-minute, 15-minute zones, you know? You got to be doing it. All right, let's see. Let's see if Bitcoin can get back above this 200-day EMA. Like this, I didn't want to break below this, preferably. I don't think it's the end of the day that you did, because like, look, for instance, right here, guys. You see right here? You actually broke below it right here, right? You broke back above, right? Then you broke back below, okay? And then you broke back above again. So it's like, it's not the end of the world that you broke below it. You prefer not to, right? You prefer to bounce off of it like this and show a little bit of strength. But you have done this before, where you bounced up, closed below, bounced back up. So I want to see if Bitcoin get any type of momentum back above that 200-day EMA over the course of the next couple of days. It doesn't have to be today, right? But over the course of the next couple of days, I'd love to see like it get back above there. That'd be super, super cool. Super, super cool, man. Super, super cool. Let's see. Get the likes up. Shout out to Vito, man. Shout out to Vito. Yeah, let's get those likes up, guys. As we're sort of waiting for Bitcoin to do something here, man. You know? Do something. Now it's kind of in the middle of a weird zone. Like now you're kind of below this resistance at 21.9, and you're kind of above this 21.4 resistance support. So now you're kind of in this weird little zone here. To me, this is kind of like a no trade zone at this point, unless you kind of got in at this little golden pocket here. Let's see. I trade a kidney for Dogebonk. Shit, Bath, you need to tell me what meme coins do I need to get in, man. I need to add on this last, in my opinion, what this last little drop down. I shouldn't say little; it could be bigger. But like on this last drawdown, you know, if we do say something like this, I need the best meme coin to get in, man. Because I need to add to my meme coin collection, at least a little bit, bro. I got a little bit of Dogebonk. Okay, I got a small amount of Dogebonk. I need the golden ticket meme coin, bro. You know, because I'm all about the memes. I am all about the memes. I don't care if they drop another 50%, because I know that those ones, they're in a bullish trend to go freaking nuts. You know? So let's see. Strap up. Wait, I'm feeling kind of bullish again. I was feeling bearish in the beginning of the stream because everyone was bearish, but now I think I'm bullish. Wait, I'm growing horns. Wait, oh no, it's a plunger. How did this plunger get to my head? How long has this been on my head? But There's been a plunger. Strap on. There's been a plunge on my head this whole time. I had to do it. All right, let's get off this. Let's get off this. He's kind of creeping me out when he's that big, actually. He kind of creeps me out just a little bit when he's that big. All right. When John said those eyes, man. All right. Let's get off that. All right. I'm still Jimmy here. I'm still Jimmy. All right. Please don't sing. I'm not gonna sing. All right. So Bitcoin's back up to the top of the range. Let's see if we can get a little move up here, guys. Let's see if we can get a little move up. We're looking to break these range highs. If we can break these range highs, we do have a little bit of W formation in the formation here. No pun intended. We get a little W formation in the formation, my friends. So let's see if we can get a move up to 21.9. If we can break out of this little W. I still wouldn't be honestly super bullish. I mean, or super bearish, really, to be honest. Even if it does come up here. I think more than likely, like this is going to be a super just boring zone. But let's see what we get. At least we're getting a little bit of action today. I mean, this is nice. This is more action than we've had all week. This is absolutely beautiful. I'll take this all day if it's going to be like this. Man, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Any alts doing anything? Seems like alts, man. Alts. Guys, the last 2 days is a perfect reason why I've said I'm looking at altcoin charts, guys. Altcoin charts are cool. You can have the best altcoin setup in the world, and Bitcoin's looking weak. They're gonna bleed out, you know. So that's why I've been saying that the last 2 days. You know what I mean? Because a lot of altcoins did come back to, like, if you look at these. ACH, almost back to the golden pocket. A lot of these have retraced to golden pocket zones, right? If you look at some of these, let's see, near. Yeah, near's back to a golden pocket zone. ACH is back to a golden pocket zone. Gala's back to the golden pocket, right? So this would be, in theory, right? In theory, this would be a technical bounce point for altcoins, right? If they were to get a bounce. Now, I'm not saying go ape into altcoins here, right? Wait for Bitcoin to show some strength. But at the same point, like Sushi, see if Sushi's back at. Sushi actually broke below. FTM, yeah, FTM's right at that 618. Cody broke below. So some of them already broke below, but let's see, Matic. Yeah, see Matic right at that golden pocket there. Not saying ape into alts. you guys do you, right? But you know, if there was a point to get a short-term reversal, you know, I'm talking short-term, man. I'm talking like even like the daily time frame's coming down like this. Even just a little back test of the 50 EMA on the daily. Nothing crazy, bro. And at least until next week. But like, if there was ever a place to get like a little short-term bounce, I think somewhere soon would be the case. Let's see. Yeah, they're all kind of looking very similar. Sand's right there. They're all kind of in the same spot, right? But I'll say this again. Altcoins are cool, right? Altcoins are great. But when you're in an altcoin, just make like, I'd be in and out of altcoins at the moment. Unless you're in a short from the highs and you're feeling comfortable, I'd be in and out of altcoins at the moment as far as trading goes. As Bitcoin can ruin your little altcoin party, you know? Or it could help your little altcoin party if you're in a short. All All right, Bitcoin rejection off the 30 EMA and kind of swung fail that high. I don't like that. I don't like that 5 minute, man. You basically broke the high and then swung fail it back to the downside. So this looks a little bit bearish to me, guys. This looks a little bit bearish. Basically what you did is you took out the highs, right? You got a wick back above, you swung fail it. Usually when that happens, you're coming all the way back down to the bottom of the range. Usually, right? So let's see if you do that. In the meantime, we got 2 minutes into that close. Waterfly said, did I hear you're going to be a daddy boss? Get out of here, man. You guys are crazy. You guys are making funny when I said I have an announcement to make. No, it was basically that we found Horse Guy and that Jabba and Bob may be making an appearance back at some point soon. I'll surprise you guys when that's the case. It's not 100% guaranteed, but there is some way that they could be fixed. I did find a way today, but it's something that it might not be soon. But by that I mean like tomorrow. You know what I mean? So stay tuned. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. Is the kid gonna be the ring bearer? You guys are killing me, man. You guys are killing me in the chat. Let's check Fear and Greed. See if we got a True Classic Tease ad here. Let's see. True Classic Tease. Man, they really want to check me this throat phlegm. Who has throat phlegm? Maj, you have been talking about throat phlegm in here? Throat phlegm. Your body's trying to tell you something. And then we got some vacations in here. Let's see what else we got. More vacations. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the Fear and Greed ads want to work for us today, guys. It really doesn't mean. I think it just really wants to tell me that something's wrong with my throat. For some reason. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I would neck a donor right now. Shout out to Dan. He always said, I would neck it. That's always my favorite thing. When you say you can neck a food, that means you would absolutely down a donor. Now, I got to eat healthy today, guys. I'm gonna cook chicken today with some broccoli and probably put some lemon on it. It is what it is, man. I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You know, you got to do what you got to do. Sus. May take a couple days. Yeah, it may take a couple days for the Google algorithm to come in. You know, definitely would. Let's see. Who's out in here, man? Who's out in here today? Jabba's dead to me. Palajek. Just wait. Just wait. He will soon maybe make an appearance. There is a fix in the works by someone. Let's see. All right. So stock market futures are down and DXY is flat. So not too much going on. Bitcoin is. Let's see if we can make a little move up here. Let's see. We really just got to get back over this white box right here in the 5 minute time frame if we want to see anything, any type of juice, man. Sometime I'm happy we're actually getting like. You guys remember the stream? I think it was 2 days ago that Bitcoin moved like 50 cents in 10 minutes. That was the craziest candles I've ever seen in my life, as far as low liquidity. Let's see, man. Yeah, I've rambled about this shit long enough. You know, about my thoughts on the market here, man. I only asked this earlier, guys, but now that less people are in here, do you guys really think that Powell's going to do 50 basis points in the next FOMC? I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it, and the market thinks that's an 80% chance now. That's crazy to me, man. That's crazy to me, bro. I just don't see it, man. Could be wrong. Pump storm? I don't know. Actually, I don't really like this little swing failure pattern. The worst would be if it came up here again, tagged this, right? Found resistance here again, and then it's definitely coming down at that point after swing filling the high already. On the little short-term time frame. If you want to zoom in more. Let's see. Nothing crazy. No bear divs on the 1 minute. 3 minutes. Yeah, you got a little bear div on the 3 minute time frame. You know what I mean? So like that could certainly be another reason you get pushed down to the bottom of the range here. The probability is always right. Yeah, 25. 25. Chewy said you don't see a 50 basis point rate hike. Sounds like BB calling for 100K at 40K. Oh, man. About to order the hell out of some DoorDash? Fuck yeah, Lashes. You're making me jealous, man. I'm going to eat healthy tonight, bro. I'm eating super healthy tonight. Because that's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. Shout out to Waterfly, man. Waterfly, I miss you in the chat, my man. I miss you in the chat. I know you're out there lurking. Brian said, it'd be funny if the end result wasn't small shrimps getting wrecked. Facts. That is definitely facts, man. Facts. Man. Let's do it. Whatever it is, theoretically, the market will be thankful for clarity. True. And I know it's one of those things that, like, the thing I see right now, and right, I go all over. I was kind of look. Sometimes I just kind of go on YouTube, right, and I just kind of search Bitcoin, right. I search Bitcoin. Shout out to everyone in the chat, by the way, and everyone who's just kind of lurking out there. If you're lurking, let me know. I'd like to know who's lurking out there. Thanks for just hanging out and letting me talk to the charts and let me vent to you guys, man, because that's what I like to do sometimes. I was just kind of going through YouTube, man, and man, like, and kind of just looking at thumbnails, and man, wow. People are very, very bearish at the moment, right? Almost every single person on YouTube is bearish that I'm looking through here. You guys can do it yourself. You just go on YouTube and search Bitcoin. All right, it's one of those things that, and this is kind of what I was talking about. Like when Bitcoin starts coming back down here again, right, and we try to form in any low higher than 15.5, man, the sentiment is going to be horrible, right? It's going to be absolutely dog shit, right here. Right? It's going to be dog shit, end of the world, like the world is ending in this zone, right? And I keep comparing it to this zone up here, where it's the opposite of where we're now, right? And I think, we're somewhere like right here. We're somewhere like right here in that zone, in my opinion, right? Where it was pure euphoria at the highs, right? You had the same structure, you had a low, spring, right? Which is basically the opposite, right? Pushed you down. I think you're somewhere like in this zone right here, where if you guys were in the market back then, this bounce that we had was just pure euphoria. Like this was, okay, we got a massive pullback, right? This was a pullback of like 30%. And then we were coming up from like 46K back up to 60K. We're going to 100K, man. This is going to be the push that gets us to 100K, right? And it was just pure euphoria right here in this zone, right? Everything was bullish. Nothing was bearish here. And then China came out and said they're banning Bitcoin. And boom! Everything went from super bullish in a day to everything is super bearish in a day, right? And I'm looking at it the same way as, I know everything seems bad right now, and then I always kind of make the same analogy as when you're ranging at the lows, it's never gonna seem good. And I've kind of been saying that in this whole range, and it's kind of held true throughout this range, as the bears keep calling for lower lows, yet for the last 9 months we've been in this range, And instead of calling for lower lows every time, if you've just been accumulating below 20K, you've been killing it. You know what I mean? But I guess we have to go for another little long time as we call for lower lows now. We keep calling for lower lows, So that's kind of how I'm looking at it, man. Just from that kind of standpoint. It is what it is. You're either gonna hate it, you're gonna love it, right? But I have to go with my gut, and my gut's telling me that this scare, this narrative right now that the Fed's going to start going 50, 75, 100 again. I think is a little bit overblown because once again I go to Trueflation, which I know some of you guys hate, but the reason why January was hot is because inflation didn't really come down in January, right? You kind of had this little weird stall out period where in January it didn't really come down. But then I fast forward to this last 2 months, man, and this shit's coming down like a freaking rock. According to this, you're back down to 4.71%. And I was reading something on the Cleveland Fed today. Shows that March is going to be super, super low, right? Super low, man. So it's one of the. I don't buy it, man. I don't buy the narrative that inflation is going to start creeping back up again. As I look down here, this says, dude, it might not be this CPI. And it could be that bearish narrative where this CPI is actually bearish and that pushes us down to like 19K or some shit. But if you look on this, according to this, since February, food inflation has gone from 6% down to 2.7%. And I was actually shopping today. I went to go get some chicken. And I actually did notice today that the chicken that I got that used to be $6 was like $2.75 today, right? I saw that today, and that's just completely out of left field. But I did see that today. I was like, this is weird. Why is this $2.75? Am I getting some expired chicken or some shit? And no, they were all the same price. It was weird. So I don't buy it, right? I think in my opinion, everyone's gonna kind of fall for this, and I could be wrong, but listen, I'm not afraid to say what I believe, and I'm not just gonna sit up here and kind of echo chamber the same thing that everyone says, because that's what the news says, and this tells me that it ain't gonna be that way. It ain't gonna be that way, man. It ain't gonna be that way. But that's my take. That's my overall thesis here. We probably won't know if it's true, right? If this CPI is bad, it's gonna be freaking hearing all the bears screaming, "Oh, inflation's going back up." But it really ain't, man. It really ain't going back up. When you really look at it, it ain't really going back up, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it really ain't, man. Let's see. Only a matter of time before we go lower. Oh, true. I still think there's a possibility we go to these lower levels here. Be careful what you feed the chickens so they keep laying eggs. Be careful what you feed the chickens, bro. Don't be feeding the chickens, bro. But yes, I noticed at the grocery store that the listing prices for things is coming down. The true price, not the sale price. Yes, exactly. It's in the food. It was on sale. No, it wasn't on sale, bro. You're funny, man. Duran confirms inflation is over. He got a deal on chicken. No, you guys just ignore everything I just said. You guys are basically just listening to what the CPI came in last time and not looking at the facts. This is showing you literally what the fact is. You guys are just listening to the news that's trying to get you to sell at the lows. Come on, man. Let's be real here. Let's be real. That's my take. I know I'm ranting a little bit.
Rant alert.
It is this. Just like the news. When Bitcoin was at 69K, what was the news saying? JP Morgan's bullish. BlackRock is bullish. And now it's the opposite. Price is still high in Chicago. True. Oh yeah, dude. I'm talking about last week, chicken was still like $6 for 2 of those little chicken breasts. It was like $6, man. It was like $6. Now it's $3. I was like, dude, yeah, I'll take some $3 two big chicken breasts for $3. Hell yeah, man. I was pumped when I saw that. Because I'll tell you right now, meat was way overpriced, right? Meat was ridiculous, bro. You want to get 1 pound of beef? Bro, that shit was like $9 for 1 pound of beef. Ridiculous. I don't even know how restaurants were staying in business. It was ridiculous, man. Like 1 serving of beef or chicken was like 66% of the meal that they're selling. I don't even know how they were making money during like last year, Let's see. How much was chicken when BTC was at 69K? So I know when to sell again. Oh, man. Let's see. I got a Google phlegm. Oh, my throat, the throat phlegm Beef was crazy the past year. Facts. Beef was going nuts the past year. Chicken, beef, eggs. Eggs have come down too. Eggs at one point were like $6-7 per the dozen. Now I saw them come down. They're like 5 now. They're down. They're down like a good 10%, maybe 15%. You know. Let's see. Chicken price equals chain link. Popping in trading view Bitcoin chicken. Let me see what comes up if I type that in. BTC chicken. Invalid symbol. What happens if I just type in chicken? Chicken soup? Wait, there's a KFC? There's a KFC altcoin. Let's look at KFC. Man. This thing actually held up good during the bear market. This thing was the bear market hedge. Damn. Look at this thing, man. All we had to do was put our money in KFC. And we would have hedged this whole bear market, bro. Look at this. Look at this thing. Look at this bear market hedge. Where was the high? December 2021. It came down like 7. I guess it came down 70%. I was sort of being a little dramatic. What's this chicken soup? Man, oh my God. Bro, what is this? What is this? Pump it. Oh my God. Chicken soup for the soul. Bro, this thing dumped from 46 to... This is a stock that's down 92%. Oh my Lord. This thing got sent back to the shadow realm. You're gonna tell me crypto? You're gonna tell me crypto? You're gonna tell me crypto is volatile? This shit is down 92%, bro. Chicken soup for the soul entertainment. Look at this thing, man. Massive bounce here. They got 4x on that bounce, and then you just insta dumped. Chicken soup for the soul, bro. Chicken soup for the soul. Get absolutely sent back to the shadow realm. Let's see. Finger licking. 19,998 more altcoins to go. It's true. It goes up every day. How many altcoins are in crypto now? Let's see. 22,828 altcoins are in crypto now. 22,800 alts. And there's 500. What the? There's 564 exchanges. That's crazy, man. I remember when there was like 300 altcoins. Now that is 22,828. And now there's more exchanges than there were altcoins. That's absolutely crazy, bro. Crypto volume last 24 hours, $45 billion changed hands. Look at dominance, man. Look at ETH, man. ETH is a beast. ETH is a freaking beast, bro. Look at Bitcoin dropped 2% today. ETH dropped less. What a beast. You could say XRP is a beast too. Look at that. Look at that, man. Even Shiba's a beast. Hell, Shiba's holding his gains. Damn, Shiba didn't even get any type of move down. Shiba was actually up on the day. That's funny. I buy Bitcoin at chicken soup for the soul. Should I FOMO, said Judge? Look, can Gary sue 22K coins and ban them? Yeah, but I'd be down. Like, I'd be down to get rid of every altcoin that's not in the top. Let's just have the top altcoin in each industry, in each thing it does. So let's take, all right, Bitcoin for store of value. Let's take ETH for a layer 1. Let's take BNB for an exchange. Let's take XRP, for, you want to do some transactions or whatever. We do Dogecoin for a meme coin. We'll do Matic for a layer 2. We can get rid of Sol. We can get rid of DOT. I think Doge every dog needs a friend, so we'll keep Shimp too, right? Because Doge needs a dog friend, Litecoin, like they call it the silver. They call it the silver of Bitcoin's gold. So we'll keep Litecoin. We can get rid of Tron. We can get rid of AVAX. Uniswap. You need that decentralized exchange. We'll keep Uniswap. We need an Oracle. We'll keep Link. Atom gone. Ton coin, gone. Monero, we need some privacy. We'll keep some Monero. OKB, gone. ETH Classic, gone. Filecoin, it's useful. We need that. We need that. We can definitely use that. Bitcoin Cash, gone. XLM, gone. Lido, we can use that for some DeFi. Aptos, gone. we can get, let's just keep the top coin in every industry and just get rid of everything else. Ape coin, hey, we need some NFTs. We'll keep Ape coin. Near, gone. VeChain, gone. ICP, gone. Algo, gone. Right? Then it starts, you know, the Decentraland, you know, we'll keep for a metaverse. Everything else can go, though. Everything else can go. Get rid of Chainlink? No, we need Chainlink. we need Chainlink. And most projects need Chainlink, man. Freedom of choice, scarce as many. True. Brian said, I need XLM for free transfers. Yeah, XLM is cheap to use for transfers, that's for sure. That's for sure. All right, guys, I'm kind of rambling out. Bitcoin seems to be finding a little bit of at least a short-term base. I don't know if it's going to stay here, really. I mean, this price action is sort of interesting here after this, you know, first initial dump. You could still say this is forming some type of like bear flag, though, right? If we sort of, let's just get rid of this. You bounce off the golden pocket, cool, but you sort of still got like this higher high and higher low sort of structure coming in like this. Like I said, I still wouldn't be surprised if this one comes down and ultimately from this dump and tags this box down here at 21,400. And that's what I'll be watching, right? I'll be putting a little alert here at 21,450, and if it gets down there, hey man, we'll be paying attention to this. But you know, in the meantime, we sort of let wait. Bitcoin, only way, you know, I mean, to be honest, I don't expect anything lower than this until next week, to be honest. This is like the lowest I see Bitcoin going until next week. If it does bounce from this point, you know, 21.9 would not be a bad opportunity maybe for a little scalp short. If it gets above 21.9, you're just back in this boring freaking range, you know? So that's where we're kind of at, man. You know, like I said, I don't expect anything crazy until next Tuesday, which is the CPI. So I expect more chop and just more, you know, bears arguing with the bulls about, you know, this bearish, this is bullish. In reality, it all comes down to CPI on Tuesday. It's really what it comes down to. So I'm out of here. Peace. Later. And have a fantastic night, guys. I got to go cook my chicken and my lemon and I'll make some rice too, you know, with some broccoli. All right. Later. Peace. Have a fantastic night, my guys. And adios. In the meantime, let's play a little fingers, shall we? Let's play a little fingers. It's still a fingers kind of night. It's still a fingers kind of night. Shit, I got rid of fingers. All right, I'm not playing fingers. Let's play this instead. Hey! Later. Peace.
Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. And yo, the mirror don't lie. And yo, the mirror don't lie. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. And yo, the mirror don't lie. If you want the truth, don't close your eyes. We got our back against the wall, we gotta fight back. I need a theme song, this the right track. I ain't got no cape or no superpowers. Just confidence and self-esteem, the world is ours. I believed in me when nobody did.
No, it wasn't. It was my tongue.
Come on, let's hear it for the boy. He bringing pain at the same time.
Excuse me. Oh, I hope I'm still not live. Hope they couldn't hear that.
So untouchable. At first they hate, then they loving you.
Suckers.
Crazy cycle, but I'm going through it. I wish I was lying, that's why I show and prove it. I'm destined to be one of the best to do it. I ain't saying I'm the GOAT, but I'm closer to it. I should get a statue in the front yard.